Alright. Alright. Hello. And I'm working on this, by the way. Working on rain. By the way, the last video got like 0 views, like no one watched it. Alright, so I'm gonna take a seat. I'm gonna take a little seat right now. Because, so why would I want to be standing? Because I just was. So now I'm sitting. So basically, when you run it, you see the FPS and the updates in the corner. Right there. So it's like around 60 updates and like 4,000 FPS. That is a very stupidly high number. I know. But I plan on hopefully not putting the entire graphics card FPS on here because I'm trying to set it to 60 FPS probably. I'm hoping to get that limited down eventually. I'm also working on a tile map, which is what I'm going to be doing right now. Or like this video, whatever. So all this X time and Y time stuff are basically you can just get rid of those. So you don't really need these counters. You don't need X time and Y time. But if you want, you could keep that stuff. But that's only for testing purposes on my end. So if you copied that down, don't just delete it, I guess. Delete anything with counter and X time and Y time. So get rid of everything that I'm getting rid of. Okay, get rid of counter, get rid of anything that has X time in it. Okay, get rid of all this stuff. And then, yeah, I don't know if I need these if statements. I mean, you could, like, get rid of the time part of it and just call it Y. Honestly, I'd probably just call it that and just get rid of the time. So, yeah. So, basically all you're going to do is get rid of the time variable. So, do what I did. There's an error somewhere. I don't know where though. Oh, it's only deleted 3 lines. Okay, so just fix that by saving. Basically, you're gonna want what I have. And I might get a GitHub account going. But I don't have an account for that yet, so I might put the source code to this game on my GitHub for those who want to play it. And then, or if you want to make mods for it, you know. If you're a modder, you can always mod my games because I'll always put the source code online. Most likely. And also, you're going to make a public int right here. And you're going to name it tiles. And then new int. I don't know, 64 by 64. So if you do, hold on, I need to get my calculator. I know I have the app somewhere. Calc. Yeah, I'll just pin that to taskbar. 64 times 64 would equal that. So you can always, yeah. It would equal that amount, which is a pretty high number, I know. Feel free to laugh at me. I can take it. Honestly, I'm a bit of a nerd myself, so yeah. I use my Google Drive a lot to like hold files and like editing projects for like whenever I'm editing something. I might like use Google Drive to hold most of my files while editing in Premiere. And I might even hold my edited files there because I'm a bit of a data hoarder. I like to keep my files somewhere, that way I can like put it in a video every time I refer to a video. You're going to want to import random, okay? Import that. There's a warning there, I think. So, yeah, you're going to want to make a for loop. Are you kidding me? Zero. '64. And then plus. And you're basically want to copy that down. You can always go to my GitHub account if you want the source code. I might link it whenever I make a GitHub account, which I do not own one at all yet. But I'm gonna make one later down the line just to hold my source code for people who want to get the open source versions of all the source code. And then they can always make a mod for my games, which you can feel free to make a mod out of any of my games. I don't really care. I'm not gonna copyright you unless you're directly stealing from my projects. Like, if there's a single line of stolen code, then sure, I might immediately ask you to delete it if you have stolen source code. But sometimes I might just let it pass. If it's like a really fun game, then I might let it pass. So, never know. You never know, okay? You never know. Let's save that and see if there's any warnings or errors. There's no warnings, so that's pretty much good. Let's see what it does. That's stupid looking. I'm gonna make a int down here and call it tile index. Which you basically need to do what I'm doing if you want to make a good game. Or at least a working one. I'm currently uploading the part 2 of it right now, which is, hopefully it's going to be good. I'm praying that's good to you guys. And then I'm probably going to get told to delete half of my videos because of the name of them by a friend, but I'm praying that does not happen. So, yeah. Most of my friends are straight up liars. And then one of them just attacks me online over nothing. Or at least over something that happened like a year ago. And then I'm like, dude, chill. That happened a year ago. Like, come on. When I say I give up on something, I give up. Like, actually. But then I might return to it like a year later. If I'm absolutely forced to, or if I just feel like it. Or you can't me, I just 32. Oh god. Oh my god. I have a raspy throat. Man. And then you're multiplying something, probably 64, most likely 64 actually. Like the only warning. I recommend you save your projects frequently just in case your computer crashes and you absolutely have to save at that point, because you don't want to lose any data when you're messing with stuff like this, okay? You don't. Gonna make it that. Oh my god. I have a very raspy throat at the moment. What did it just throw? An array index out of bounds or something? Jesus. There's no problems. I don't get it. It's on line 37 though. That's where the issue is. Oh my god. I hate working on stuff like this. Because it just flat out crashed. I might divide that by 32 on the X and Y areas. Whoa! Okay. That's interesting, actually. Should I do some live debugging right now? Should I? That I might not.
Are you recording?
Yes. Do I have to lock my door?
I was going to when I say
I don't care about the Eagles game right now. I don't. I'm coding right now. Get out. Jesus. That's why I have to deal with every day. By the way, these are all randomly generated. It's completely random, too, so, yeah. And by the way, if you change it, hold on, I'm gonna change it to around 16 by 16 on those lines, and there. And then those pixels will get smaller, okay? So, yeah. You don't want the game breaking at all, though, so, yeah. You can always do something. What the hell? I did not select it to... What happens when you do that? It never throws an error. It doesn't do much, but it just does the same thing. But you can always do it on like both angles, and then you get like something weird. I don't know what exactly though. I've had moments where it would generate basically something absolutely random. This is what I got this time in the array of stupid pixels. Yes, these are pixels. These are literally pixels. Basically, just run this and you'd get some random configuration of pixels, basically. Okay. I have GeForce Experience as well on this computer. Probably the loudest computer I've ever owned. My God. Is this, wait, how long have I been recording for again? 20 minutes? Okay.